I'm at 324 Garden Street, and this is Andy Logan, who is one of the owners of this house. Tell us about your house and its solar features, Andy.
This house was built in the early 80s. It has three key solar features, if you will, components. The first is it was built as an earth shelter. When we go around the side of the house, I will show you what that means. The second is you can see some passive solar features on the front of the house, such as the pergola that Jim is looking at right now, which basically will block the sun in the middle of the summer. When the sun is coming in through the windows, it keeps some shade on the windows. You don't have to cool the house as much. Yet in the wintertime, when the sun is lower at 30 degrees instead of 70 degrees, we still get the advantages of having the warm sun come in the front of the house. Another advantage to the siting of this house is you can see it was built on a south-facing hillside. So we're ideally set up for solar panels that face south and for the passive solar features we just discussed.
Okay. So let's go up onto the roof where we can look down and see the solar photovoltaic and solar thermal. Thanks. So we're on the roof now and looking down here. So Andy, tell us what we're looking at on the front part of your roof.
Okay, so what we have on the roof here is 4 kilowatts of solar photovoltaics that I put on in 2005, as well as 2 panels of hot water thermal solar we put on at the same time. This house originally had the thermal solar in it. It was taken out by a previous owner. We reinstalled it in 2005. We can talk more about the panels.
Okay. Okay, we're off the roof now and beside the house, and Andy's going to explain what's behind him now.
So this is our second set of solar panels. We installed these last year. It's another 4 kilowatts of electricity, of photovoltaic electricity generation capacity. What this does, when it supplements the 4 kilowatts that you saw on the roof in the last segment, we generate enough electricity to offset all of our consumption of electricity.
Okay.
The key electric usage demand for our house is, of course, the air conditioner, which runs when it's really hot in the summertime. The beauty of the photovoltaic solar panels is that we are generating peak electricity when it's hot and the air conditioner is running. And then at night, when our consumption is much, much lower, that's when we're buying back from the grid. But during the day, we're making more electricity than we buy from the grid at night. So net, we are zero electric consumption from the utilities.
Right.
Another feature of this house that we'd like to point out is the earth shelter. The earth shelter of a house, really what it's talking about is, as you can see, much of the house is built. Connor is my son, who is ducking under the camera there. Much of the house...
It's not going to work, Connor.
As you can see in the shots that Jim's taking here, is the lower half of the house is built under the ground. Then we step up to the back side of the house, which is also built, you know, pretty much half underground. You can see the wall there, and behind it you can see where the roof line would be by that gutter. There's 8 feet of wall underground. What this means is in the summertime you have the advantage of the cool earth behind the wall, so you don't have a lot of heat coming in from outside. And in the wintertime, well, the earth is actually warm compared to when it's cold outside, so the earth shelter means that you have that nice 60-degree ground temperature on the back side of half the walls of the house.
Great. Well, anything else you'd like us to know about the house?
Well, I think that covers it.
Okay, well, thanks for the tour.
You're welcome.